I'm like, just give me good customer service and I'm fine. If you just be kind and nice and just do your job at a basic level, I'm okay. But the moment that you take up an attitude and act like that, I got the manager, I got a discount. I was not having it. But there's like moments like that where I'll lose it and I'll just be like, no, now you're being ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I will definitely, especially at restaurants, if the waiter or waitress has a terrible attitude or something, I will, in a heartbeat,
oh yeah,
like get the manager. And if the manager doesn't tell me why, I'm like, give me your regional manager's phone number. I will take this to the top people. I'm not happy.
We were in D.C. and we had this crazy server, start to finish was awful. And then we had 4 of us and we needed 2 checks. Just one check split into 2. And he said, oh, okay, can you write down all your orders on how they were split? Gave us a pen and paper and made us split the order for him. And I was just like, is this real life? Am
I doing
even
this?
Even as a terrible server, I'm just going to go back and give it a go. Like, I'm just going to guess at that point. But I have never in my life been asked at a restaurant to write down what I ordered. I was like, just write down a Coke and call it a day. Like,
I don't.
So
no, he should have been able to look at his pad and like looked at like the remnants of your dish and been like, that looks like eggs. So I'm assuming she got the egg meal.
Yeah, he took it one step farther too, because I called the manager over and he came up running up behind the manager and stood there while I talked to the manager. And I was on the struggle bus. I didn't want to like talk about him. And I was like, the manager's like, so what's the problem? And I was like, well, it was just a little, things were scattered and and I'm like looking around the table and everyone's like, we're not bailing you out of this. Like, you're on your own. And I said, if you could just go split up the checks, that would be great. And the guy says, oh no, I'm going to stay here until you're done. And I was like, so I let him leave. And then I got my butt up and I walked until I found that manager and I cornered him far away from that server. And I was like, let me tell you something. And I took care of the situation. But that 5 minutes where I struggled in front of the server was probably
excruciating. Like I would have just laid it right out in front of the server.
See, I just like I don't. That's
no,
again why
you're an idiot. So it's not like this is breaking news.
Yeah.
I wish I could be as combative as you, Sheila. It would come.
If
it would
be
come
as
in.
assertive as you.
It would.
See, okay, I'm not combative. I am assertive. I'm not combative.
That's the right word.
I don't go like but
it takes me so much to push me to that level. I wish I could just like tell it as it is right up from the front. But that's why I have Eric.
Yeah.
He'll do all of that for me.
See, like, my husband, he won't do it. That's why when, like, if his steak comes out not cooked the way he wanted it to, he's like you. He'll just try to struggle for it. I'm like, we're not going to do this. You ordered it this way. This is not how it is cooked. And, like...
That's why we need people like you. That's why we marry people like you. So you can take care of our crap for us.
Yeah. Or, like, oh, Kevin won't call if anything, like, the internet goes down or any of that. Nope. He won't call the people because, like, if they give him the runaround, he'll just be like, hang up and done. I'm like, no, I'm getting an answer. So that's how our relationship works. Is I'm sort of the like advocate for the household.
I need to do it because I feel like I'm really bottling. I'm noticing that I'm really bottling up my anger a lot of the times. Like there's one server at work who he's really really demanding. Even though when you're just busting ass for him, he'll still be like in your face and just sort of implying like, why do you suck right now? And I like every time he just remotely quips at me, I just have this flash where I sprout.
You're like, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
No, even where I have a flash where I just sprout Wolverine claws and I stab him through the heart when he's asking for bread.
No, that's when you need to be like, you need to back up off me. You'll get it when you get it. That's the end of it. And
Sheila's the server right there, ladies.
Exactly. And the thing you have to learn, and this is one of the things that I have. Honestly, it's the most diplomatic but also cruel thing you can do to a person is say what you have to say and then tell them the conversation's over. When they keep going, you're like, the conversation is over. The conversation is over. And they'll keep trying to say, and you're like, we have stopped talking. The conversation is over. It will drive people so ape shit crazy. Like, you will not believe it. Learn that. Just be like, say your piece, throw it at them, and be like, the conversation's over. The conversation is over. They won't know how to handle it.
I need to learn with my new roommate, too. He woke me up at 3:30 in the morning looking for a can opener last week.
I mean, did you hide the can opener?
I did not have a can opener.
Sometimes you need that ravioli.
I did not have a can opener.
Get out a steak knife and just go at it.
And he had been drinking.
Like, I'm going to bed. This conversation is over. I'd be like, I guess I'll go to Walgreens and get you one.
See, no, I would, if you woke me up now, do not wake me up.
Yeah.
I'm not a happy
Depends on
camper.
what-
I would have grabbed his ravioli and like threw it out the window and been like, "Go eat that now. Now it's dented and open
now
it up."
It's dented. It's open in the street.
He'd been-
Enjoy.
Yes, like
He'd
don't
been-
wake me up with some stupidity. Don't.
Like he'd
Ain't
been
nobody got time.
like he'd been drinking and he'd had his drink in his hand when he knocked on the door too, which made it even worse because I've lived with an alcoholic, as I've told Sheila. It is not fun. I really, really, really hate it. And just like when he was gonna knock on my other roommate's door, who's great. He's a really quiet, nice guy. I like him. He's easy to live with.
Why does he think
But
there's?
he's like, hey, do you think
can't
he has
open
one? He's
buttons
about
here.
to, and he's about to knock. And I'm just like, dude, don't knock. He's like, oh, do you think he'll get mad? I'm like, I don't know, but it's 3:30 in the morning. Don't knock. And he's like, okay. And he's starting to walk away. And I'm like, and dude, I'm not opposed to you cooking at 3:30 in the morning, but please keep it down. He talks to himself a lot too. Like he'll talk really loud,
Who
and I
did you
hear
move
him.
in with?
No, he moved in with me. That's the problem.
I was here first.
That's the problem. And I'm like I don't care that you're cooking this late at night, but please keep it down. And he goes, oh, absolutely. Like that as he's turning his back. I'm like,
Yeah.
I hate you.
My boy has headphones.
No.
I have a
Best thing
fan.
ever.
I have a fan that I sit in front of my door.
Mm.
It blocks out some of the noise, but sometimes he wakes me up, and I have the flash
Yeah,
of
see,
the Wolverine claws.
You're keeping too much in.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to. Like, because it's a little thing, and I feel like if I just like really take him to task for it, I'm just being unreasonable for it.
No. No.
I just really want to do it because he's.
No, if you wake me up, it's not. I mean, if it was 2:00 in the afternoon and you're taking a nap, and he doesn't know you're asleep, that might be slightly unreasonable. Yes, but if it is 3:30 in the morning and all of God's children have gone to bed and you are waking me up looking for a can opener, I'm not going to be nice about it, and I'm going to. Somewhere along the line, someone did not teach you basic home training. Like your parents failed you.
Failed.
Yes,
Whoa.
and since no
Okay.
one has
Whoa,
shown you
whoa.
Seriously, if somebody doesn't know this at this point,
Note to the world.
Wow.
like it should
DJ
have
Sheila does not need to be woken up.
Wow.
it should have happened, and so I
You
would
took
have
it
to
there,
tell you.
Sheila.
I would have to tell them. I would have to explain
You
it to
brought
them.
this on us, DJ Poor.
But speaking of which, let's get back to the music, and then we'll discuss off air